Hello my lovelies, welcome to today's video. It is a tutorial on this fun kind of graphic liner look that I have on. I had a lot of fun filming it. It was something a little bit different for me. A little bit of a struggle because I'm not amazing at liner, but I really love how it turned out, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you aren't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I would love to have you here. And without any further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and start by priming our whole face with this NYX Bear With Me spray. And I hadn't used it in a while, and so it kind of just like shot me in the face with a stream instead of a mist. So fixed that, and then we're going to jump right onto the eyes, starting by putting a nice long piece of tape. And then I am priming the lids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm not really going to do any eyeshadow today since we're just doing the graphic liner. And I am starting with this Seraphine Botanicals Luna liner, and it's okay. It's not quite as pigmented as I would have wanted, and it's a little bit more of a drier formula than the one that I typically use. But I'm starting by just drawing kind of a thin sketched out line through the crease of where I want it to go. As you can see, I tried to do a more fluid line, and that messed me up. So I do recommend doing little shorter lines to get a smoother line, although I do still have to end up going back and cleaning things up. So really just do your best to try and keep it as clean as possible, as it will help you later on with less cleanup. But yeah, just do your best. And then I am going to do a normal wing, and I'm just going to connect the end of the wing up to the line through the crease. And then other than that, I'm just doing my wing kind of like usual. So the line across the lid, filling that in, and then I am building up the wing to the shape that I like. And that includes kind of connecting it up, making it a little bit thicker. And then we're going to go ahead and try on the other eye, and it's much worse. It's at this point that I decided to switch to the Ipsy and Betty Boop Drawn to You eyeliner that I typically use, because it was going a little bit patchy and I wanted something more pigmented. And so I was going to fill in, and you can see I should have done the short little lines because it totally, the little dragging sensation really caused some bad mess ups. You can see the other eye is still much worse. But we're just going to go ahead and clean it up and everything's going to be fine. So I am taking a little Q-tip with some makeup remover on it and just cleaning it up as best as I can. We are going to go over it with concealer, clean up any kind of dirty, smudgy spots. But I'm just trying to get my line as good as possible. So we're gonna clean it up, fill in any spots that need a little bit more. Then we're gonna go ahead and peel off our tape. We're gonna go ahead and finish up the skin now, or I guess start on the skin, by first using the Farsali Skintune Blur. I know a lot of people don't like using a primer, so I'm trying without a primer today, other than this one that's kind of pore filling perfecting. And I'm just taking that in kind of my lower T-zone. I'm not going to bother putting it on my forehead since my bangs will cover that. Once that is all blended into the skin, we are going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation, and we are just blending that all over the face with a beauty sponge. And then once our foundation is all blended out, we are going to go ahead and conceal. This is the NYX Born to Glow Concealer. I really love kind of glowy radiant concealers under the eyes. I definitely feel like it makes them look less kind of cakey and built up. But yeah, I'm just starting by really blending it out underneath the eye, getting it nice and bright. Then I'm going to take a little bit of it on a brush, and I really recommend pulling in towards your eye when you're cleaning up underneath your wing. I think it's a little bit easier and you're less likely to mess up your wing. We're going to blend out any little marks we made there by cleaning up under the wing. And then we're going to take that same brush and just conceal in our inner corner to get rid of the darkness that is there. And I'm just bringing up, you can see along the liner, so I'm kind of cleaning up that inner corner crease liner while I'm doing this. And just blending it out as much as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and set down the under eye concealer and the foundation because I don't want it to crease while we're like working on cleaning up the eyeliner. So I'm just going to set everything down really quickly with the Coty Airspun powder. I don't want to make anything too much, so I'm taking it on a smaller brush and just doing small sections at a time with a smaller amount of powder. That's what I've liked to do recently when I haven't been setting my face because of my bangs. Then we're going to go ahead and go in and clean up our kind of smudgy areas or any weird lines that we still have. And to do that, I am taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on this very small, I think technically it's supposed to be a liner brush, or it could be a lip liner brush, I'm not sure, but it's very small and like pointed, and so I'm just taking the concealer on it, and then it is actually pulling up some of the eyeliner as I go, so you want to make sure you have something to wipe your brush on just in case that does happen. Once everything is cleaned up to a point where it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, it's not perfect, but it's doable. We're gonna go ahead and just pop on some mascara. I curled my lashes first, of course, and then just applying a couple coats of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara and putting this on both the top and the bottom lashes. And we are keeping the bottom lash line bare, so I tried my best to just not get mascara on it, but I always get a little bit, so. Then we're going to go ahead and bronze up the skin using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I haven't used this in a little while, and I forgot how much I love it, so I still am going to have to repurchase one. I thought maybe the Essence one would have replaced it. But yeah, just bronzing our typical areas under our cheekbones, and then I'm just doing my nose really messily, because I am going to do a kind of blushy nose again, because I'm obsessed with that. Using the AOA Studio Lumi Radiant Blush, I think it's called, in Frantic Pink, and it's so pretty. I'm obsessed with how it looks on. Putting it on the apples of the cheeks, and then of course bringing it onto the nose. And then for highlight today, we are using the OFRA and Madison Miller Moondance highlighter, which is super pretty. I haven't used this in a while either, and it's so pretty. It's so glowy and gives that kind of wet look. And then once we are all highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and pop on my lashes. These are the AmyJuneLashes in the style Lana, or I guess Lana, however you want to say it. Just popping these on. And then after that, I am going to go ahead and just quickly fill in my brows with this is the Winky Lux Unibrow Pencil. I really don't spend a lot of time on my brows these days because they're usually hidden under my bangs, so I'm just going to quickly fill them in so that they're more defined if they do peek out, but I'm really kind of doing a messy job and they're very overgrown. I'm trying to let them grow out while I have my bangs. And then we're going to pop on our lip, and we're finally using one of the Colourpop Sailor Moon Ultra Blotted lips. This is the Usagi shade. It's a little bit more of the warm-toned pink one. And I'm obsessed with the Colourpop's Ultra Blotted lip formula. It's like a matte but better almost. Like, it's very comfortable on the lips, and it has more of a soft velvety finish than like a really like dry matte. So if you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it because I'm obsessed. But yeah, then once lips are done, I try to actually wrap up the video. You can see I'm fixing my hair and doing my little cute montage thing I do. And I totally forgot my inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that on, just the same OFRA highlight we used on our face. And can I just say, like, the inner corner highlight just ties everything together. Like, if you ever feel like it's missing something, make sure you have an inner corner highlight on. And that is going to be it for this video for real this time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. They're all super helpful. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, otherwise YouTube won't tell you when I post a new video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next one.